One of a child's great discoveries is that beneath the smooth surface of a lake or pond live slippery, scaly creatures that bite on hook and line. Fish. There's a certain wonder about them. Unseen except for an occasional ripple, unheard but for a slurping strike deep in cattails, they lurk in dark water awaiting the offerings of a most special kind of person, a fisherman. To a youngster, a fisherman can be almost anyone. Anybody with a rod and reel who knows the way to the water is a fisherman. Anyone who can spade a wedge of earth to collect worms, or even a dad or mom who's fresh from the sporting goods store with the uncertain prospect of their own first fishing trip, qualifies. And that's faith. It's the reason, too, that fishing is made for kids. They possess the imagination that makes fishing a real old-fashioned adventure. The kind that makes chasing grasshoppers through meadow grass an exciting prerequisite to baiting a hook. Or the kind that leaves Sesame Street forgotten in favor of a ride in a rowboat. Or best of all, one which lets them know they're big enough to be part of such an important outing. You remember how it was, don't you? Your first fishing trip when someone introduced you to what has become a way of life? Nothing was better than waiting before a spread of colorful bobbers, and nothing beat it when they danced to striking fish. The bouncing tip of a fishing pole expanded a youngster's world like nothing else could. All children need a chance like that. A chance to be in the open air, to study the way that ripples spread on water. A chance to wade barefoot in a creek or to turn over rocks in search of crickets. A chance to hear the redwings conk-a-ree and to watch the birds build their nest in waterside vegetation. Or to get to know their families and friends in the special way that only fishing allows. It carries over, you know. Little anglers grow up to be big anglers. Bankside adventures turn more sophisticated. The roar of an outboard may replace a bouncing pickup on its way to a pond. Boats and electronics may elevate simple fishing, but it never steals the joy of this special outdoors pursuit, whether alone or in company. And gender makes no difference either. Men and women alike enjoy the thrill of fishing, especially as pressures of a modern world close in. The outdoors and the fun of catching a fish is ageless. And at the end, there's often a reward in a special and tasty meal caught personally in wild places. How about you? Get on the water and enjoy fishing. Connect with children and give them the gift of the outdoors. A cane pole with a hooked wiggling worm is still the best way to satisfy a youngster's curiosity. And it's simple enough for young minds to understand. Want to have some fun this summer? Take a kid fishing the old-fashioned way. Teach about herons and muskrats and show how to catch minnows for bait. Tell them the biggest fish stories you know and hook them on the mysteries of wild waters. Then sit back and watch them become fishermen. I'm Mike Blair in the Kansas Outdoors.